SaltyyShow, and welcome back to Total War 3 Kingdoms as our Ma Chao Let's Play episode 17. Hope you guys are doing well today. If you are, like and subscribe as always, and if you want special membership perks, go ahead and join the club below. Without further ado, in the last episode, we had a lot of diplomatic negotiations, you could say. Ma Chao played quite the dating simulator, you could say, as we have married off and found suitable matches for Ma Lu here with Shihu. And Ma Dai has gained Lady Kai here, or Sao. She's been around a little bit as for factions, but she is a legendary character. Had some decent stuff, so I figured, why would we not take her? Plus, also, you know, you can get offspring. We have a foreign trespasser, which I did actually catch this in the last episode. He's on land now. That's unfortunate, but Dai Kwai here. I'm butchering these names here, but they're traveling. They're using the Yellow River to get to their far-flung province over here that I really wish they wouldn't do. Unfortunately, I don't think I could trade it for them. I don't know if we have the income. Which, now that I think about it, I haven't even thought about doing that. So let's have a talk real quick.
Frankly, but fairly.
I won't take long because I don't think they're gonna do this. Let's look up Wu Wei, give us there. Confirm, it's a -21, make this work. We will not give you territory. Okay. Let's see, what auxiliaries could we give that are worth something? Anything extra that we have is good. Along with, I do think weaponry should be fine. Wow, they got plenty of them. 3.3, 2.1, 2.1. That's okay. We could offer a food trade. That really wouldn't be too... They wouldn't enjoy that too much. Making a regular payment is not something that we would like to do. Especially not of that quantity. They want 5k now, and they want... What province do they want here? They want ending, yeah, that's okay. So she's not on the diplomatic table, that's for sure. Very well, we tried. We will just have to take it by force eventually.
Do not break.
Now, obviously, Hanji here, our former ally, has been subjugated by the Duchy of Wu. They've not been brought into the war, but that does mean we can't take Pengdi from this western front just yet. And we are still trading with them. I think what we're gonna do...
Vent frustration.
We are gonna be positive no matter what. Engaging.
Honor your ideals.
Yeah. At least this way will be 3 turns away instead of 4. And we'll fortify them next turn. These guys are rank 6,
The
so
winter
I
cannot be defeated.
don't really want to get rid of them. They don't really have anything that we'd have to worry about taking on either. But everywhere else, we're still moving forces into position. Ma Chao making his way down here to the river crossing.
To do so would be madness.
Of our dear Nan Man vassal that I did not expect to survive, to be honest. That is Han territory. It does... it would appear that we could take it on, I would think. It's a neutral settlement, though. Never mind. Yeah, neutral minor. Hostile. Yep. Alrighty. We won't be taking them on just yet. Our income is somewhat stabilized, but not enough, I would think. Alright, so we've got 2 very good cavalry. He gets benefits from cavalry and spear. Sorry guys, had to make sure the dog wasn't chewing on anything important. Cavalry and spear lose formation. And then, yeah, his army should be pretty good. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get him some lower tier cavalry, because we don't have all the income in the world. Well, really. Do we have anybody else that we can bring into the army here? Yeah, she's on an assignment. Ma Chao doesn't like him. Lady Kai or Sai will. Let us go ahead and bring her into the fold.
All must unite.
And immediately we're gonna fix this. Fix her retinue as best we can here. The Chu spearmen are a little too expensive. Oh, it's 51 morale. They are anti-cat. Nah, I don't think it's worth it. Let's go ahead and swap them for... Well, I'll tell you what. Our only other option was the Zhongdu spearmen, and they're no better.
Under one banner.
So we will keep... I don't know. That is a price to pay. 200. It's kind of ridiculous. But we'll roll with it for now. Meanwhile, we got a couple buildings that will be completed in the next 2 turns. Hopefully gonna aid our income just a little bit. We're going to take a look though. See if there's anything we can continue building up. Excuse me. 4 turns, 15. -4 upkeep. 3 turns, 1,000. Let's go for that. That could be beneficial because we have a crap ton of cavalry. But I think we're gonna be on a end turn. Welcome back, everybody, after the end turn. Nothing of significance happened. Our ally by situation dog fishing tried to get Yuan Shu to join us, or Yuan Shao, and it did not work, which was to be expected. Don't know why the AI can request people to do that,
of our cause.
and we can't in diplomacy, but it kind of makes sense. There's no reason for us to offer agreements that we know the AI will not accept, you know, to any degree.
Let desire shape
I guess that's
and
one thing.
guide us.
Actually, I take that back. You can't offer to invite somebody to a vassal or a coalition and like bribe them. You have to do it just out of sheer willingness. That is something that maybe they will adjust in future titles, hopefully.
Douse is the heart's desire.
Anyways, let's pick up reform and see what we can go for. We've been investing militarily recently. Smoke screen, mustering turns, oil, okay. Administrative positions would be nice, but I don't know if we have any more administrators, to be honest. And we've also unlocked, yeah, the private tutors here, which in a sense is going to help our economy once we get annual proficiency reports. We could continue going that way. I think we've got a lot of characters that need to have their salary trimmed back a little bit, if I do say so myself. Ma Chao is still moving, crossing the river at this point, so we're almost there.
All as one.
I think this army alone with a garrison should be able to hold against anything. I mean, I don't know. He's got mercenary army, infantry of Jing. He's got a sizable force.
To duty.
But it's definitely enough if we would redeploy, which we might want to do. We are not at threat at the capital anymore here. So we could definitely redeploy. The question is, who do we wish?
Your arrival is welcome, my lord.
All must
I do wonder,
unite.
will you get along with Fugon, though? Alright, a lot of our auxiliaries have popped back up, which is good. I'll do that off camera where
Order
I
will
will
spread throughout.
make sure everyone's equipped with the right thing. You're definitely a good leader. I didn't actually check. Are you good at commanding anything? You are not. Wow, okay. Over here, who's the better commander? You give some benefit, you give none. Alright, so yeah. Fugon, I think, is going to be the one that we redeploy.
What do you wish, my
Yeah,
lord?
let's recall selected retinue.
Trust instinct.
We will leave Ma Chao in charge. And I think we're going to redeploy Fugon over here to Shiji's army, and that'll give us quite the advantage. I don't know why the rain cut out, but it got really quiet all of a sudden. Let's go ahead and... Unfortunately, we can't get into their territory. Let's go ahead and just
Set up the camp.
forage for supplies until they declare war on us, if they do. And I think that's about all we need to do. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the After the Intern.
Remain
So,
pure.
a fortunate event happened.
Standard stance.
Looters have risen again, and this time they actually took Hanji's territory. So we can move in without any worry
Towards peace.
to
To battle.
diplomatic relations, which we will be very, very quickly. They do have heavy crossbowmen. They have Black Mountain. Okay, so I should have looked at this army. They have got some decent units.
Sprout ever upwards
We
to heaven.
should, though, be able to attack next
Shout
turn.
fury!
So they're only going to get one turn of replenishment, but they are going to have more than us. However,
The mightiest trees.
I have
survive
gone through and
its
done
roots.
some reworking of all our abilities. Peng Di has his set once again, which is resolution, which enables unbreakable for his
Population
unit,
is growing here.
which is really good.
Gladdening sign.
Meanwhile, we have worked on a couple other ones that have really increased things, and hopefully we should be seeing a good bit of extra public order. Yeah, people in power and reforms. Reforms are normal, but people in power has increased thanks to
Resist
some
the chaos
shuffling
of
of people and their ancillaries. So I really wanted to put Fugon here, but it says he's not going to get along with the acting commander. Lu Jin would get along well. Sorry guys if you can hear me struggling. The dog wants me to play, and the toy he's got is extremely small. Oh god, and he's trying to bite my hand because he's so tiny. He's trying to put it in my hand. I think if that's the case, we'll hold off on re-recruiting Fugon until they're thrown into war. Having an extra 2 generals, 2 heavy cav, 2 spearmen, for the most part, should be okay for now, as the fighting is probably going to take place down here in the south with Ma Chao, as we are literally right around the corner to being able to push in.
To war.
Oh, son of a bitch. I should have known better. We are gonna pull back,
Moving out.
and fingers crossed our vassal is at war with the Duchy of Wu. You would hope. They're not. They're not at war with anybody.
Enter freely,
Well,
friend.
they're about to be.
Send your forces. They will fall before us. Our best wishes.
Thank you. Who against who? I don't even know who they are. Very well.
We are in concert then. This will be good for both of us.
So
We are
now
happy
war
to appease
is
you.
kicking off.
Offered
That's
in
for
good faith.
Kong Zhao. Okay, this is gonna piss off. Actually, it's not gonna piss off anybody really.
We have achieved the intended result. Why not benefit us both?
And this is exactly okay. So he's gonna push
are
us
happy to
into
have pleased you.
full-blown war
Take this in friendship.
because we asked
We
him to
have
go to war
achieved the
with
intended
us.
result.
All right, so the war has officially kicked off. Immediately, I am
Humble
going to.
beginnings grow ambitious spirits.
I would like to receive some trade. We're going to request regular payment. Okay, they're willing to give us a little bit. And what about receiving marriages? Because we still need a couple people, so... You're 16, but gosh, dick darn, you really don't look it. Okay, that's a no-go. What about you? Okay, that's a no-go. You? No? Okay. You? No? Alright. Nope, there's nobody that really wants to be together, but we will be trading with you.
We
yeah, wow. I get a good bit of trade thanks to that. We now are at war with everybody that we were expecting to go to war with. Which, I mean, is theoretically Ma Chao / my fault, as we force march our way past Fu Ling, well aware that we were at war with them and they were right there. And they just happen to have an army standing there. So hopefully he'll help us if we get ambushed. Fingers crossed, you know. Fingers crossed. Meanwhile, that does heighten the situation just a little bit. Okay, so we are safe in most of our areas. Oops, sorry guys. I will try to warn you in the video if that happens. I'm gonna probably go ahead and recruit Fugan and Nanjing with this new development. But other than that, I will see you guys on the flip side. Hey everybody, and welcome to the foretold battle as Ma Chao's forces have been attacked in the midst of the nightfall. Thankfully, it was not an ambush battle. I don't know what warrants ambush battles, but I am grateful nonetheless. Taking a quick gander at our new units here, the Nakman archers, looking pretty nice. More armor than the Quang, and then I've deployed our new unit, the Kirchen Cavalry, the light vocab behind enemy lines. Speaking of lines, we're going for a very offensive formation here, as, well, really we don't have a defensive army to utilize. I'm hoping to catch them crossing the river, or at least, you know, right here. Their backs against the river, our cavalry shooting behind them. Which that is the plan. We're going to use our melee cav to hopefully swing around on the right flank and crush them. Without further ado, let's finally get this battle underway.
Attention! Move out quickly!
Fingers crossed. I do want to enable skirmish mode just in case. Let's move our cav up.
Attention! Take heed, warriors! Faster! Quick march!
Fingers crossed we can get them. Okay, yeah, there they are.
After ready! Ready! Make haste! I'll go!
Blades ready! Hurry!
Alright, we're going to pause it real fast. So a lot of their forces are in the middle. I want our archer cav to engage their generals. You are actually gonna hang back because their cav is gonna be an issue. Let's actually focus our archers on their cav while we have the rest of our boys continue the frontal assault. Meanwhile, over here, our main cav can swing around while Ma Chao goes for the charge on these two rear units.
I may be convinced to show mercy.
Oh god, these guys
Dare
got
to
in the
speak
water.
to me?
Feel yourself! Make ready!
Let's get our cav over the water. let's go ahead and focus on those mercenaries.
Take heed, warriors!
Attend!
Make ready!
Stand ready! Show no
Let's get
mercy.
another rear charge in there.
The time has come!
We did lose one unit. That's okay.
I
Oh,
will give you one free strike. Don't miss.
the main line did
Talk all you
shatter,
want. You
unfortunately.
are still going to die.
Take them down!
Hurry! Move! Make ready! Fire upon them!
If we can deal with their
Mercy!
main line,
Attend!
we'll be okay.
To battle! Go, go, go!
But unfortunately, yeah, our morale shattered there.
At the ready!
I don't exactly know why,
Cavalry! Move! Move!
but you can definitely tell.
Fury! Charge! Prepare! Does battle wear you out?
Oh, shut up.
Get our archers in. Oh dear God, don't let them burn you to death. Jesus.
Heal yourselves! Fire upon them!
Attend! Prepare!
Get our forces back. Ma Dai fell to the juggernauts.
Ready! Prepare!
That
Steel yourself!
is truly unfortunate.
Loose!
Yeah, that does not bode well, losing Ma Dai.
Attack!
Open fire!
That is a significant blow. Shit.
To attention! Stand ready! With speed! Shoot! Ready!
Charge! Take heed, warriors!
Open fire! You are weak! Take heed, warrior!
Okay, we are wrecking them there.
Move out quickly!
Let's get a rear charge into these units.
Under ready! Run! Double time! Strike!
Okay, their general's running.
Missile! Fire! Fight! Hurry! Move!
Try to hit them here.
Ready! Move out quickly! Go, go, go!
Thankfully, we are going in for a...
Make ready! Kill them!
Alright, we were managing to bring it back.
Steel yourself!
Kill them!
Attend!
The time has come!
Take heed, warriors! Run! Run!
Our men really didn't suffer too many casualties. It was just that initial assault that really got us. Let's go ahead and charge into them.
Under ready! Show no mercy!
But unfortunately, this battle definitely had its problems here with the loss of Ma Dai.
Attention! Strike!
That is truly unfortunate.
Ready! Run! Fight! Steel yourself!
Most unfortunate.
Under ready!
The juggernauts crushed him.
Ready! Fight!
We have finally broken this middle unit or conglomerate of forces.
Take heed, warrior!
Stand ready!
The time has come!
But devastatingly, at what cost did we win this battle?
Attention! Steel yourself! Attend!
Yeah, most of their army is scattered.
Release midnight! Try that!
Strangely enough, all that remains of Lu Zhu there.
Arrow!
Thankfully, we did manage to pull this back. It was a devastating battle, though. Devastatingly, man,
Under ready!
really bad. But it is a victory, a hard-fought and extremely costly victory. And everybody, I'll see you on the campaign map. The aftermath of the battle, the close victory of Fu Ling. We did capture Yang Yi here, which we will be executing him.
They shall cost us no more.
for the loss of Ma Chao, which I assumed he has died, yes. We will be recruiting, I believe. Anyone willing to join us? I think it'll tell us after the end turn, which I'm not going to cut it out, obviously. That is a significant blow, though, losing Ma Chao. He's been in it from the beginning with Ma Chao, kind of taking the reins, you know. He's not his... It's not his brother, I believe it's his cousin. Meanwhile, okay, Peng Di's been engaged by a force. It says we can win this. I'm gonna trust the auto-resolve. And delegate it. Just to, you know, eliminate the battles that we don't really need to see.
To action!
Kudos to the looters, though, thinking they could take us on. Excuse me, guys, while I take a drink. Sorry, everybody. The birds drowned in the river. Several bodies of drowned birds. Okay, bad omen, -5 morale. Is that... Oh, so Ma Chao wasn't killed. He was merely wounded.
Attention!
Oh, well, that's good. That's really good. So he didn't lose his brother. Or his, cousin. Let's take a quick look so I know who he is. I think it's his cousin. Yes, yes. So he didn't lose his... Okay, that's good. That's very good. They were able to survive the attack. However, our forces do need a bit of a recovery time.
To conquest!
Most definitely. And let's go ahead
Secure the perimeter.
and replenish and fortify. I don't know what you're doing, but you are right next to me, so hopefully you'll aid me in battle if we have to go against anybody. But that was a successful battle, but all-out war has been waged. We are now at war with Saimao, the Han Empire, the Duchy of Wu, everybody in between. So all fronts are going. Fugon has been raised here, which he will be good to go next turn. And we could probably get one more of these retinues full and ready to go, and they really should be okay, to be honest. We just don't need any more. We don't need any more surprises.
Do not break.
Unfortunately... Okay, so it'll be another 2 turns before
For the people.
they get to be replenished. Well, 1 turn for that guy, but the rest of them are all really weak and they're not recovering. That's good.
The mightiest tree.
So we should be able to take on the looters. Meanwhile, we have a good 3,000 here. Let's take a look, see what could be beneficial for us. 3 turns, 6% upkeep reduction. Yeah, we're gonna go for that. That should give us a good little bang for our buck there. I'm going to make sure I take a quick look at the diplomacy screen, but other than that, everybody, I think I'm going to call it here. Ma Chao's push into the Duchy of Wu territory is off to a rocky start, but we did secure victory. We don't know what awaits us in these high-flung mountains, but we're going to find out in the next episode. So if you enjoyed today's battle and today's episode, like and subscribe as always. And if you want to support the channel, please go ahead and join the membership below. But without further ado, I've been your host, Salty. Peace out, everybody.